Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide. In this video, we are going to discuss about the how to perform scroll gesture using UI scrollable class. Okay, in just 1 hour, we are going to cover about the scroll gesture by using performing by UI scrollable class. Okay, as a part of this series, we are performing the scroll. Okay, by using the simple scroll, vertical scroll, horizontal scroll, scroll forward, scroll backward, number of scrolls, scroll to end, scroll to beginning, very lengthy vertical scroll and very lengthy horizontal scroll. So all these 10 topics we are going to cover in this video, and I will explain completely how to perform a simple scroll, vertical scroll, horizontal scroll, and how we had to use these methods. So all these things we are going to cover in this video. Okay. So I request you please watch this video till the end so that we can understand the how exactly we can able to use the UI scrollable class to perform the scroll in our mobile application. Okay. So I request you, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe my channel. So let's start with our first topic. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel APM Guide. Today we are starting a new series on scroll gestures using UI scrollable. Okay, in this video we will discuss how to perform simple scroll by using UI scrollable class. Okay, so apart from this video, I am making the video on these all topics by using UI scrollable class. That is first one. Today we are making about simple scroll, and upcoming videos will be vertical scroll, horizontal scroll, number of scrolls, scroll to end, scroll to beginning, very lengthy vertical scroll, very lengthy horizontal scroll, scroll forward and scroll backward. Okay, please stay tuned on my YouTube channel. Okay, so coming to our today's video. Okay, today we will see how to perform a simple scroll by using UI scrollable class. Okay, so what scenario we will automate today? Okay, we'll open the API demos. Okay, I will click on views and then I will scroll for the tabs. So I had to click on tabs. So this is the scenario we'll go to, or we'll automate. Okay, so we'll open the Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse. So already has a sample code here. So I'll create a class. Say scroll demo 1. I create a class scroll demo 1, and I have already created a sample code for setup and tear down activities to save the time. I copy this one and I will paste it here. So I'll just change the, I remove this package name and the class name I will change. Okay, so our setup and tear down methods are ready. Okay, now we will start writing the code. Okay, so I will test ng test annotation here. So I create a method public void scroll I said test one. Okay, now I need to open the API demos app driver dot activate app, and I need to provide the package name of the API demos app to open the app, right? Already I copied this package name by providing the package name here so that it will open the API demos app. So afterwards after opening it, I had to click on the views. Okay, so what I will do, I create the code to click on the API or the views, right? So I say appium by dot accessible ID. The value locator value is views. Okay, and I have to click on that one. Okay, once I click, I had to scroll to click on the tabs. Okay, so I had to create a scroll now, simple scroll while doing it. Okay, so we are using this method. Okay, so we have to use this method. Okay, it is new UI scrollable, that is class, and we have to write this code. Okay, so we'll go back to our Eclipse and we'll write this code. Driver dot find element appium by, it's lengthier code it is, so dot Android UI automator, locator type I had select, then I had to double quotation, then I had to say new UI scrollable, then I had to open the bracket, new UI selector brackets dot scrollable, okay, true. Now I need to plus 1 here. I need to continue it here. So okay, what I will do here, okay, yeah, so I'll provide the here, okay, yeah, and next I need to give one more code, that is dot scroll into view, and I need to open the brackets, new UI selector brackets dot text, based upon text I am searching it, so text, okay, and then I need to backward slash, and I need to provide the text here, that is tabs. I need to click on tabs, right? Tabs and slash double quotation, and it's lengthier code bit, okay. I think one more I had to give here, okay, so okay, yeah, I had to remove this one, yeah. So this is with lengthier code written, okay. So what will be driver dot find element appium by dot Android UI automator. So I had to get new space UI scrollable. So be careful about the spelling here. Scrollable, otherwise it will fail. Scrollable bracket new space UI selector brackets dot scrollable true. Okay, and then I had to provide dot scroll into view bracket new UI selector dot text, based upon text I am searching for that one, and I have to scroll to the tabs. Okay, now on tabs, okay, I will give the dot zip so that we can see the, and we can discuss also the code, what exactly doing it. Okay, so that I can wait for just for 3 seconds. Okay, dot sleep 3 seconds. Moloch problem. Yeah, 3 seconds. So I throws in my method. Okay, so I'm waiting for 3 seconds there so that we can discuss the code and you can observe the all the things happening there. So then I have to click on the tabs menu. Okay, Appium by dot accessibility ID, and I have to provide the value tabs. So I have to click on that one. So this is the code. So first we'll go, it will open the API demos app, then it click on views, then it will scroll, like simple scroll to search for the text with tabs. Based upon text, it will search for tabs. Okay, and then it will click on the tabs. Okay, and what you will do, we have one more option. So suppose you know the full text, exact text, you can give text here. Okay, we have one more option, text contains. Okay, we have here text contains. Okay, so we will search for this option also, how we can able to do it. Okay, so in the same one, after clicking tabs, okay, I'll go back, I click on back here. Then what I will do, I will search with the we can say as, we can search for scroll. Okay, scroll bar, by using scroll bar, but I will not give the full, I will search with the scroll B. Okay, so by using partial text. So we can cover the both text and text contains. Okay, I'll give the sleep also so that we can discuss and you can see the effect also there. So now I had tried the same code with this one. Okay, here I say contains okay, and now I click on back, right? I use driver dot press key and key event, I say new, wait, yeah, so clicking on new, back, new key event, I say Android key dot back, so black. So what happens, it will go back. I'll give time also here, just 3 seconds, so can we discuss the code. Okay, so what I'm doing here, so once upon I click on views, I'll scroll to the matching, exact matching test tabs. Okay, it will click on tabs. Okay, and then it will click on tabs here. Okay, and then I am coming back. Okay, and I will searching for the, I had to give scrollable, scroll B. Okay, so I give partial text here. Okay, you see here, this is the one it has to click. Okay, so scroll, I am not given full text here, so I given contains here, scroll B. Okay, so first it had good views, then it has to scroll to the tabs, click on tabs, then it has to press the back button, then it has to search for the scrollable, this one. Okay, it has to click on here. Okay, I had to give click on also, right? So I'd say after this one I had to click on here. So I say instead of button I say I give animation here because it will come there, right? I give animation. I cannot give fully, I say animate. Okay, here I'll give it one animation. I have to click on. Okay, why I'm giving it here because see when I click on tabs, right? Okay, when I click on back, I can able to see scroll, right? But there is no use of scrolling here, right? Just click on here. So I want to scroll it back to animation. Okay, so this is the scenario. We'll test it now. Okay, everything is done. So after scrolling it, wait for some time. Yeah, so our code is ready. Done. Okay, my Appium is running. Yes, now I'll run the script. I open, I close this one. Yes, so we'll run the script. So we are scrolling based upon the text and the partial text, both we are covering it. So it has to open the API demos app. Yes, it opened. Click on views, then it has to scroll. So it has to click on tabs. See, it is scrolling. Now it has to click on tabs. Yes, now it has to go back. Yes, went. Now it has to scroll. Yes, now it has to click on animation. So partial text I have given. Yes, so this is the way we can able to scroll based upon text and text contains. Okay, so this is a simple scroll. Okay, in our upcoming videos we will see the other scenarios, that is the vertical scroll, horizontal scroll, all other scenarios we will cover it. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures using UI scrollable class series. Okay, in this video we'll see how to perform vertical scroll by using UI scrollable class. Okay, so for this one I need to use one method called set has vertical list. Okay, what exactly is method all about? Set the direction of the swipes to be vertical when we are performing a scroll action. Okay, so first of all we'll see the functionality we need to automate to demonstrate this vertical scroll. Okay, so first of all I need to open this API demos, click on views, so simple scroll and I do and click on this list. Then I need to click on this array and then I do a simple scroll. That's it. Okay, this is the functionality I need to automate. Okay, now I'll open the Eclipse and I create a class here. I say scroll vertical demo. So I create a class here. So I have already created the setup and tear down methods. I just copy here so that you can save time. I need to remove this package and change the class name. Update the class name. So my setup and tear down methods are ready. So in capabilities I am using platform name, automation name and device name. Okay, now I create a method public void test. Say that test 1. Okay, and I assign the test annotation, test annotation here. So before this one I need to open the app, right? So I need to write the code driver dot activate app to open the API demos app. So I need to provide the parameter, that is the package name. So this code will open the API demos app. Then I need to click on the driver dot find element by API Appium by. So I need to click on the views. So it is the accessibility ID. So I need to provide the views here. I need to click on that one. Click. Once I click on that one, right? Okay, click. Then I need to scroll to the list. Okay, simple scroll I need to do. Okay, I had a code here. So regarding this thing already I discussed in my video as a part of this series. Please, I'll place this video in iCards. Please go to the video. So in the text I need to provide the list here. Okay, simple scroll by using UI scrollable class. So once it is click, I need to click on this list. I copy the code here. So it has to click on this list. Yeah. Once clicking on list, I need to click on this array. Okay, this option. So this is also accessibility ID. So I provide the value here. The value here. So I just copy this locator value. Now I need to provide this code. Okay, you can observe that I'm just adding here set has vertical list. Okay, this thing I need to add here. Okay, so I'll go back to my code. So it is the same code here. The additional I need to add one method specifying the direction of the scroll. So here I need to add set. So what it will be? It will be set has vertical list and brackets I need to specify. If I now specify this one also, the default scroll will be vertical. Okay, if we are doing horizontal, we need to provide horizontal. Okay, to demonstrate this one, the use of this method I am using here. If I not mention this also, it will do the vertical scroll only. So set has vertical list. So our code is ready now. Okay, now we'll run this code. So I'll open this one. I'll close this app. Okay, I run this test. So it has to open the API demos app. Click on views. Then it scroll for the list. Then it click on list and then it has click on the array. So views. Scroll for till the list. Then click on array. Then it has to scroll. Simple scroll I am doing it here. Vertical scroll it is doing. Simple scroll. So it is scrolling vertically. In our upcoming video, we will show how to scroll to horizontal. Instead of vertical, and space the horizontal here. So it is using the vertical scroll now. So I have made the video on this complete series of UI scrollable class. All the options I covered it. Yeah, so it has scrolled vertically. Okay, so if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Scroll till tabs here. Okay, so I have code here for simple scroll. Already discussed this thing in our videos, so I place the icon there. So go to the video, so I explain what is a simple scroll here. Okay, so going back to Eclipse, so I had a simple code for simple scroll. So I need to mention the tabs here. So based upon this test, it will scroll. Okay, now I need to click on the tabs. So I use this code here, copy paste here, and instead of views I need to add tabs. So after clicking tabs, I need to click on scroll. I need to click on scrollable. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this locator value. Sorry, I just copy this code and I need to change the locator value to scrollable. Scrollable. Just a minute. Okay, now I need to add the code. Once it click the scrollable, I need to scroll in horizontal. Okay, and then I need to click on this tab 9. Okay, so we need to perform this one. So now I need to add the code for horizontal scroll. So what is the code here? So I need to say this method set has horizontal list. Okay, so I need to add this method here. So open back here, the same. Okay, I use the same code here and I need to add the here. So this is the code. Okay, and I need to add dot set has horizontal list. Okay, so this is the one I need to add it here. So this method I need to add set has horizontal list, and the text I need to provide, right? The text is the tab 9. Okay, so I already copied the locator value here, just add it here. So based upon this text it will scroll. Okay, and now I need to click on this locator value, that is tab 9. Okay, now this is also accessibility ID. I copy this one and I say I need to change the locator value here. So in the bracket I mention this one. Okay, I need to click. Okay, I forgot to add the click here. Okay, here also. Okay, I forgot actually. Click. So here is also click. Here also. Yes. So I am opening the API demos app. Click on view. Then I do a simple scroll to the tabs. Then I click on tabs. Then I click on scrollable. Then I need to scroll horizontal scroll. I need to do by using this set has horizontal list. Okay, then based upon this text it will search for the tab 9. Once it reach there, I need to click on tab 9. Okay, so my emulator is running, so I close this app and I have to run the Appium here. I launch the Appium server. Yes, my API server is launched. Now I will run this code. first it will open the API demos app, then click on views, and then it will scroll till tabs, then it has to click on tabs, then it has to click on scrollable, then it has to do a horizontal scroll, so it has to click till the tab 9. Some problem with the locator, tab 9. Yeah, wait, I think some problem with the tab 9 here. Wait. Okay, so I need to change this locator value here. So okay, actually this is not accessibility ID. Okay, I have given wrong one here, so I have to use the locator I have given wrong here, that it is UI Android UI Automator 2. Okay, so I need to provide this value here. No, okay, this value, see, I'll just copy this one. Okay, the locator value I given wrongly here, so I need to add this locator, then I need to click on this one. So previously I had given the accessibility ID, but it is the Android UI Automator to type of locator type it is. Okay, now once again we run it. Problem with the locator type here. Yeah, it opens the, click on views, then it search for the tabs, then click on scrollable, then it has to scroll till tab 9 and click on tab 9. Yes, okay, so this is the way you can able to scroll horizontally, okay, by using, okay, dot has horizontal list method we had to add for this one. Okay, so if you like this video, click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures using UiScrollable series, in this video we will discuss how to perform scroll forward, that is exactly moves exactly one view. Okay, so we have to use this method called scroll forward. Okay, so we have to use this code driver dot find element appium by dot android UI automator in quotations new space UI scrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll forward. Okay, so if I provide this method without any value, it performs a forward scroll with the default number of scroll steps, that is default is 55. If I can able to provide the number of steps also, okay, to perform the forward scroll as per the number of steps. Okay, so click, I open the Eclipse, so I create a class, say scroll forward demo. So I have created a sample setup and tear down methods, okay, to save the time. I just copy this one, paste it here. So I do the necessary modifications. I remove this package and I need to change the class name so that I can save the time instead of recreating everything here. So I update the class name here. Okay, my setup and tear down methods are ready. So I have used the basic capabilities, that is a platform name Android, automation name UI Automator 2 and device name I given here. Okay, now I'll create a class method public void, I say test1, and I add the annotation here at test. Okay, test tst annotation test. Now I have to open, see what the scenario you go to automate here. Okay, so I'll open the API demo. Okay, and click on view, and I need to scroll here. Okay, based upon the forward scroll. Okay, scroll forward, sorry, scroll forward, the method scroll forward I need to use. Okay, yeah, so here I have to open the app, that is driver dot activate app, and I need to provide the package name of the API demos so that it will open the API demos app. Then I need to click on the views. So driver dot find element, sorry, find element API by dot accessibility ID, and then I give the view views here. Then I need to click dot click. Okay, once it is click, I need to scroll. Okay, so I need to mention this code here. Okay, this code I need to mention here. Okay, so I write the code here. Driver dot find element appium by dot android UI automator okay, new double quotations new UI scrollable and then I had to give new UI selector dot scrollable true true and close this one, then dot scroll forward, and I had use this method. Okay, I not mention any number of steps here. Okay, so new UI scrollable new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll forward. Okay, so this is the code I have given here. Okay, so I was going for default scroll forward. Okay, so I open the Eclipse here, and I have my emulator is ready. So I close this app. So I run the code. Let's have open the API demos app. Click on views. There's a scroll. See, 55 steps, it has to scroll. Okay. And now what I will do, I will mention the steps here. Okay. Here, this time I will mention the steps as 100. Okay, previously it was 55, default is 55, right? Now I mention the number of steps here. Once again I will run the script with the number of steps here. Previously I used the scroll forward with default steps, that is 55. No need to mention that steps. Now I am using the mentioning the number of steps it has to scroll. Now I mention the 100 here. Yeah, so this is the way we can able to define the number of steps it has to scroll by using this scroll forward method. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures series, okay, in this video we will see how to perform scroll backward, that is moves exactly one view. Okay, for this one we have to use method called scroll backward. Okay, and it is a default one without any parameters. Okay, if I mention scroll backward without any value, it performs a backward scroll with the default number of scroll steps, that is a 55. If I want to mention the number of steps, I had to use this method scroll backward, and I had to provide the values number of steps here to perform the backward scroll as per the number of steps. Okay, to demonstrate this one, okay, we'll do this functionality. Okay, automate this one. So you will open the API demos, click on views, and first I will go to the bottom of this one. Okay, then I will go backward. Okay, like this. Okay, this is the functionality we're going to automate. Okay, now I will open the Eclipse and create a class. Say scroll backward demo. Okay, so already I have created sample code for the setup and tear down methods. To save time, I just copy this one and paste it here, and I do necessary changes. I remove this unnecessary package here, and I need to change the class name. Okay, so my tear down and setup methods are ready. So I am using the basic capabilities, that is a platform name, automation name, and device name. Okay, so I will create a method here, public void, I said test1, and I add the annotation here, test annotation, test here. Okay, first of all I need to open the app, so I use driver dot activate app. This method use activate app, and I need to provide the package name. The package name of API demos is this one. Already I copied it here. I'll copy this one and I'll paste it here. Okay, so I have opened the app here. So I need to click on the views, driver dot find element Appium by dot accessibility ID, and I have to give views value here. Okay, then I need to click. So after clicking, I need to scroll to the bottom, right, so that I can go scroll back. So after opening this app, I need to click, then I need to go to the end of the scroll so that I can scroll backward. Okay, so I already have the code for scrolling to end, so I copy this one. So already I made a video on this one, how to scroll to end. Okay, so please I mentioned this link on the iCards. Please watch the video to understand how to scroll to end. So I mentioned this one, so it will go back to the end. Now I want to scroll backward, so I need to write the code, driver dot find element Appium by dot UI automator and UI automator 2, and I had to write this code. So I'll come back to my Eclipse now. I have to open the quotation, new UI scrollable brackets new UI selector just a minute, selector brackets dot scrollable true. Okay, and now I had to mention, okay, dot scroll backward, and I am using the scroll backward default so that it scroll 55 steps. Okay, this is the one I have used it here. Okay, so come back to my clips. Just I check the code here. Yes, right. Now I run this code and I give a dead dot sleep so that we can see the run here, so that it will stop to the end. 3 seconds. And you had to mention the semicolon, and I had the throws to the method here. Now I run this code. I close this app. Okay, I go to run this code here. So it has to open the API demos, click on views, and it has to scroll to the end. Then it has to scroll backward. So one view it is scroll. So it went to, okay. Now it has to scroll backward. So one view. Okay, because I have used the default one. Now once again I run this one with the number of steps I say as 100. Okay, now I am using this method with the value. Okay, previously we have seen this default method 55 steps. Now I am providing the number of steps here. Okay, once again I run this code. I'll close this app. Now I run this code. Now emulator here. It has to open the API demos app. Click on views and scroll to the end here. Then it has to scroll back. Now I mentioned the steps as 100. So compared to previous, it has to scroll more. Okay. So if you want to increase the steps here, you can increase it. Okay. So this is the use of scroll backward. Okay, so if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gesture using UI scrollable class series, in this video we will see how to perform and define number of scrolls by using UI scrollable class. Okay, so we had to use one method called set max search swipes, and n is the number of scrolls here. So what exactly this set max search swipes mean? Set the maximum number of scrolls allowed when performing a scroll action in the search of a child element. Suppose if we have a lengthier scroll and I don't know how much I need to scroll. Okay, and if it is a small scroll, I don't know how much scroll I need to, because if I scroll one or two scrolls, I can able to view the text what we want. Okay, and suppose we have lengthy scroll, so I don't know when I need to stop the scrolling. Okay, at that time if I mention this number, so if I say 50, so it will scroll for 50 scrolls here. Okay, so if we found the particular option or value what we are searching for based upon this text, it will stop. Okay, this is the use of this set max search swipes. Okay, so quickly we see the example here. So what I will do, I create a class. So I say number of scrolls, number of scrolls demo. I just create a sample for the setup and tear down methods here. So just copy paste here. So I need to remove this package name and I need to change the class name here. I'm not copying this properly. Okay, got it. And I change the class name here. Okay, so our setup and tear down methods are ready, and I have used a simple capabilities here. Android, platform name Android, automation name UI automated 2, and device name I give a Pixel 8 Pro. Okay, I'll create a method here, public void test1, and give a test annotation test.ng. Okay, so we will see what we are going to automate here. So I'll open the API demos app. I have to click on views. Okay, you can able to see a image button. I will do one scroll. Okay, still till here, this one. Okay, till image button, this is one scroll. Okay, and this is the second scroll, and this is the third scroll. Like this I need to do. Okay, by specifying the number here. So I'll open the, I write a code to open the application API demos app. So I need to provide the package name. Okay, that is the value I need to provide here for activate app. So this line will open the API demos app. Then I need to click on driver dot find element Appium by accessibility ID views dot click. After clicking, I need to perform the scroll. Okay, so this is the method I am going to use it here. Okay, let's copy this one. Okay, here I need to mention the number of scrolls. So this is the way, that is the set max such swipes n. I need to mention the number here. So I come back to my code. I'll add this method here, dot set max search swipe, and number I'll give 1. First I'll give only one, it will go only one time. Okay, go and I'll give a search for this tab, this text. Okay, so what it will do, it will open here and it will do only one scroll. So one scroll it will do. Okay, next time I'll give 2 scrolls. Okay, I increase the scroll count here. Okay, and before that one, what I will do, I'll go back. I click on back button. Okay, so driver dot say press key. Okay, and new key event Android key, where I click on the back button here, dot back. Okay, this spelling is wrong, otherwise it will fail. Search, we also search max, set max search swipe. So you can observe the difference here. So here I have given 1 and here I have given 2 here. Okay, now what exactly to do here? So first of all, click on views. So I specify the set max search swipes. So number of scrolls I specified. So you see the image button, right? It will scroll till to here first time, and second time what I'll do, I click on back button. So I click on here. Okay, so once again click on views. Okay, now it will scroll till image button, and then one more scroll it will do till the sneak bar. Okay, two scrolls it will do. Okay, so I need to click on the views once again. So views is there. Okay, yeah, views I need to click. Yeah. Okay, now I run my code. So now I'm specifying the number of swipes here. So scrolls here. Okay, I run this code. It has to open the API demos app. Click on views. So it has scrolled one time. So you can see you can observe the difference. Okay, so only one time it scroll. Now click on views. Now it has scrolled two times. You just observe the difference here. See, so that is the use of mentioning this set max search swipes method. Okay, here by using this one you can able to specify the maximum number of scrolls. Okay, so this is the method we need to use. So if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our series Scroll Gestures using UiScrollable, in this video we'll discuss how to perform scroll to end by using UiScrollable class. Okay, so we have to use the method called scroll to end. Okay, so this is the code: new UiScrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll to end method I had to use here. Okay, so what is the exact scroll to end method? And n is a number of scrolls here. So scrolls, by using this method, scrolls to the end of the scrollable layout element. Means suppose we have a scrolling element, and if you use this method, it automatically scrolls to the end of that particular view. Okay, so first of all we discuss manually what functionality we are going to automate. Okay, so I'll open here API demos. So this functionality I need to automate here. So click on views, then list. I scroll here, then I had to click on list, then I had to select the selection mode. Okay, so this is the scroll view, and I had to scroll to the end. See, this is a huge scroll here. Okay, so I had to write a code so that it will open this one, and it has to scroll to this last till this last option. Okay, this is the manually we have seen. So we need to automate this functionality. Okay, so we'll quickly open the Eclipse. Okay, so I'll create a class. Create a class here, and we name this class as scroll to end test. Okay, or I say demo. Okay, so I create a class here, and I had created the setup and tear down methods here. So that we can save the time, I copy this one to our class. So quickly I change the class name. Remove this package name which is copied. Okay, I need to update the class name. So our setup and tear down methods are ready. Okay, now we create a method public test1, and I add the annotation here test. So I am using test ng test here. Okay, and so for this one, before that one, I need to open the ABI demos app. Okay, so I say driver dot activate app. Okay, I am using this method activate app to open the API demos app. So I need to provide the parameter, that is the package name. So this is the package name, or I copied it, so I'll paste it here. Okay, so first, once the app is open, API demos app is open, I need to click on the views. So driver dot find element, so quickly write the code here. Appium by, so it is accessibility ID, and I had to provide the value here. So views, so I had to click on that one, and then I had to click on the list. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this one. After clicking views, I need to click on list. So after clicking on list, I need to click on, see, I need to click on, go back here, the selection mode. Okay, selection mode, already I copied the value here. So I'm providing the selection mode here. Okay, see, for going to the list mode, I need to do some scrolling, right? See, go back here. Directly see, after clicking view, I cannot view this list, so I had to do a simple scrolling. Okay, already I created a video on this one, so I place this in iCards. Okay, so I have code here. So I discussed this code, how exactly works for simple scroll. Okay, please go to the video and check it out. Okay, so this is a scroll. This is a code to do a simple scroll. So what exactly I am using? New UiScrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true, and I had to provide scroll into view new UI selector dot test. Based upon test, I am searching for the particular option. Okay, so what is the text here? It is a list. Okay, so list. So when I provide this code, it will scroll until this particular text and option is displayed. Okay, once it is displayed, okay, it will click on this list. Okay, now we came to, yeah, we need to add this scroll mode. Okay, yeah, so once it clicks the selection mode, I had to go to, see, list, then selection mode, then I need to go to the end of this scroll. Okay, this scroll end I had to go. Okay, it is very huge scroll. Okay, so what code I need to use? So this is the code I need to use. See, new driver dot find element Appium by Android UI automator. So here to provide new UI scrollable new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll to end. This is the important method I am using here, and number of scrolls I need to do. Okay, so I'll come back to the Eclipse. So we write it, instead of copying, we write this one, driver dot find element Appium by dot, so it is Android UI automator. Then I need to provide the okay, so new UI scrollable open brackets, new UI selector brackets dot scrollable true. Okay, then dot scroll to end. So this is the method I need to provide, and number of scrolls I say as 10. Otherwise I give as 50. To be huge scroll, right? So I've given 50 here, and I need to end. Okay. So here I provided I open the app here, then click on views, then I had to scroll to the list, then I click on the list, then I had to click on the selection mode, and then I need to scroll till the end. Okay, so I provided the method called scroll to end, and number of scrolls I provided here. Okay, now I run this code. Before that one, we'll start the Appium server. Yeah, my Appium server is running, and my emulator is there. I close this one. Okay, I'll run this code. Right, I'll stop this one. I need to run like this. Yeah, it run the previous one. Yeah, now I'm running this code here. So it has to open the API demos app, click on views, then it has to do a simple scroll in search of list text. So now it is doing a scroll search of list. Yeah, it found it. It click on list, then it click on selection mode. See, this is the one, so it has to go. I think there's a problem here. We'll search it. Okay, here I give some thread.sleep here. I took 3 seconds. Yeah, hold on once again. I'll just close this app. So it has to open the API demos app, click on views, search for the list, then click on list, then why it happened, why what is previous one. Yeah, now it is searching for this. So it is going to the scroll to end, so it is going till the end. Okay. It is scrolling. So you can see it is pausing for some time, right? It is a one view, scroll view we say. So it is stopping for few seconds, couple of seconds. Okay, that is known as a one view. Okay, here the 50 means number of scrolls. Okay, you can see here, you can observe in the emulator. So for 1 or 2 seconds it stopped the scrolling. Okay, why it is happening? Because I have provided the 50 number of scrolls here, means it is a lengthy scroll here. So what is doing, it is scrolling one by one. Okay, so here I mentioned 50, right? So it will scroll for 50 times. Okay, so that it reach to the end. Okay, so this is say to reach the scroll to end. So it is a very lengthy scroll element here. So it is scrolling to the end. So it is still scrolling till it is scrolled to find the end of this scroll of this element here. So yeah, it went to till the end it went. Okay. Yes, it pass. Okay, so this is the way you can able to scroll to the end by using this following method, that is scroll to end. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe my channel. Keep learning and happy learning. Bye, take care. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures using UiScrollable series, in this video we'll see how to perform scrolling to beginning by using UiScrollable class. Okay, so if you see this code, okay, I am using scroll to beginning method to scroll to the beginning of the scrollable layout element. Okay, and n is number of scrolls here. Okay. Yeah, so first of all we will discuss the functionality we need to automate. Okay, I have to open the API demos app, click on views, then I have to click on list, then I have to click on selection mode. Okay, once this scroll is displayed, I need to go to the end. Okay, so this is the end of this scroll. Okay, and then I need to come back to the beginning of the scroll element. Okay, so this is the functionality we need to automate. Okay, so write a code for this one. So I quickly open the Eclipse and create one class. So we'll name as class as scroll to beginning demo. Okay, okay, and already I created a sample class for the setup and tear down. I just copy this one so that you can save the time. I do some modifications. I remove this package and I need to change the class name. So our tear down and setup is done. So in capabilities I have provided the platform name, automation name and device name. Okay, now I create a method public void test1 and I assign the annotation test of 10 days test ng. Okay, now I need to open the API demos app. Driver dot find element appium by dot accessibility ID and I need to click on the views. Okay, so I say dot click. Okay, okay, see, then click. Then I need to do a simple scroll for searching list. Then I have to click on list here. Yeah, so already I have a code for doing a simple scroll and I have explained about the simple scroll functionality in my video as a part of this series. So I provide the icons on the right top corner. So click on that one and you can go to the video how we can able to simple scroll. Okay, I copy this one. For simple scroll it is, so that it will go to the list. Okay, in the text I need to provide the list here. Okay, so I am searching and scrolling based upon this text. Okay, my simple scroll is done here, so I need to click on this list. So I have to provide the locator value list. Okay, after going to list I need to click on this selector mode, selection mode here. Okay, selection mode I need to click. So this locator value is 15 space selection mode. Okay, once clicking on here, so So my scrollable element displayed here. So I need to scroll to the, first of all, see, I want to scroll to beginning, right? First of all, I need to scroll to the down. Okay, once it is scrolling down, I need to perform scrolling to beginning. Okay, this function I have to provide. Okay, if I directly come here, there is no upward scroll, right? So what I need to do, I need to write a code so that it go first down the end, then it has to come on beginning. So I write a code here, driver dot find element. So regarding this scrolling to end, already I made a video. So I provide this icon on the right top corner. Click on that one and watch that video. Okay. So for this video, I'm writing the code to scroll to down Appium by accessibility ID. So it is Android UI automator. So I write the code here. So bracket new UI scrollable, okay, brackets new UI selector and bracket dot scrollable true, okay, and okay, then here I need to provide dot scroll to end. So this method I had to use, and number of scrolls I need to provide. I say 50. It is lengthiest scroll, right? 50 I need to provide here. So by using this functionality, what it will do? It will scroll to the end. Okay, it will scroll to the end. Okay, now I need to scroll back to the beginning. So this is all about this video, right? So I need to scroll to the beginning. So already we have seen the method we need to use, that is to scroll to beginning. Okay. So I open the Eclipse here. So I add the code here. So same code, instead of scroll to end, I need to add the scroll to beginning. Okay. So here I write to TED.sleep so that we can discuss the code here, and you can see the effect also. TED.sleep just for 2 seconds. So it will stop scrolling there on the down at the end, then it scroll to beginning. So I just need to add scroll to end, remove this end, and I say beginning. That's it. Okay. So I provide number of scrolls here. Okay, just we'll check it out. UiScrollable. Okay, yes. So scroll to end, it will go to scroll to the end of the scroll, and then it has to come back to the beginning here. Okay. Now my Appium server is running, my emulator. Now just close this app. Okay, I'll run this code. My Appium server is running. Cannot locate the, I think, okay, I not provided, I not open the API demos app, right? I forgot that one. Okay, I need to use this one. So I need to open the API demos app. Okay, so for that one I had to use driver.activate app. Then I need to provide the package name. So I'm not opening the app itself here, so that's why it failed. So I need to provide a package name. So the code I written is driver.activate app, means it will open the API demos app, and I provided the package name here. Based upon this, it opened the API demos app. So once again I will click on this one. Now it has to open the API demos app. You can see the code also here. You can see the run. Yeah. So click on views, then it is going simple scroll to find the list. Click on list, then click on selection mode. Then it has to see, now I have given to scroll to end. So it is going scroll to end. So it is scrolling to end of this scrolling element here. Okay. Then it has to scroll back to the beginning. So number of scrolls I provided 50 here means, so it is lengthy scroll, so it has to scroll for 50 means the one scroll view is, see, you can able to see here the, for scrolling for some time it is pause for few seconds, that is one view, that is known as one view. Okay, you can able to observe in my emulator here. So it is stopping for 1 or 2 seconds here, that is known as one view. So here 50 means it will scroll to the end, okay, by 50 views here, scroll views, because it is lengthy scroll, so taking this much time. It's scrolling to the end. Once it reaches to end, okay, it has to scroll to the beginning. With lengthy scroll options here, so it takes sometimes. Once it reaches to the end of the scroll, so this is a code it's running now. So it wait for 2 seconds and it will scroll to the beginning. Yeah. Okay, I think some problem with this code. I will check it out. Why it is failed here. A small typo error. So I will once run this test. Small typo I have had in my code. So we need to follow this case sensitive here and the naming also of this method. Okay, that's why it failed. It is scrolling to the end. So we had to follow the same pattern here. See, new UiScrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll to end. The same thing I need to follow for the scroll to beginning here. So any small change in this code, it fail. You can see you can have the uppercase yes and lowercase yes here. So lowercase yes here, same thing. If you miss something, it will fail. So we need to be very careful about the case sensitive here. So now it is scrolling to the end. As I told, the scroll view, okay, so you can see here the left side or in right side, it is stopping for 1 second here. What is one view? Okay, so I mentioned a 50, right? So it will try for 50 views to reach the end. So it is very lengthy scroll, right? So based upon our scrolling, we need to provide this value here, in value here. Almost reached the end. Now it has to go to the beginning. Was for 2 seconds. Now it is going to the scroll to the beginning. So in our UI scrollable class, we have a lot of other methods which can be used to scroll to a simple scroll. So number of scrolls, okay, to verify the lengthy scrolls, horizontal, vertical scrolls. So all I have discussed in this series. Okay, please go to the videos so you can get a master in the UI scrollable class. Now it is scrolling to the beginning. So it is executing this line of code. With the beginning of the scroll layout element here. Okay, yes, it reached the beginning. So it went to the end and then it came back to the beginning. Okay, so if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel to keep learning and happy learning. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures series, in this video we will discuss how to perform very lengthy vertical scroll by using UiScrollable class. Okay, in this series we are discussing all these scenarios, that is simple scroll, vertical scroll, horizontal scroll, number of scrolls, scroll to end, scroll to beginning, very lengthy vertical scroll, very lengthy horizontal scroll, scroll forward and scroll backward. Okay, so this in this series we are covering all these scenarios. Today's in this video we are covering very lengthy vertical scroll. Okay, so we had to use this command called new UiScrollable brackets new space UI selector dot scrollable true, and we had used two important methods, that is set has vertical list, set max search swipes. N is a number you have to provide, and then we have to provide the scroll into view brackets new UI selector dot text you are providing. So based upon the search it will scroll. Okay, that is to provide this text here I had to provide. And coming back to our methods here, set has vertical list. What exactly mean by? So it sets the direction of the swipe to be vertical when performing a scroll action. See, I want to search swipe vertically, so I had to provide as set has vertical list. Suppose I want to swipe horizontally, I had to provide set has horizontal list. Okay, and we have one more method of set max search swipes. So what is exactly mean by this? Gets the maximum number of scrolls allowed when performing a scroll action in search of the child element. Suppose I want to scroll to the particular element, right? So if I specify the number here, suppose I specify example take as 3, so it will scroll for 3 times. Okay, if I specify 10 times, it will scroll for 10 times in search of the element based upon the text. Okay, now coming back to our Eclipse. Okay, and okay, so already I created a sample setup and tear down methods here so that we save the time. So I just create the class here. So I say scroll vertical scroll lengthy vertical. So I say scroll lengthy vertical. Okay, so I give some name here, test. Okay, so I given here. And then I copy the setup and tear down methods here, so that we can save the time. So I just do some modifications here. So I copy the class name, I change the package name here, and I update the class name. Okay, so my tear down and setup class methods are done. Okay, now I'll create the test method here. Okay, public void, I says demo method name, then I am given this one. So here, so what exactly we today in this scenario we'll test it. Okay, so I'll open the API demos app. Okay, click on views, then I had to scroll to lists, then I had to click on selection mode, and then you can able to see it is a very lengthy scrollable item here. So I had to scroll here, then I had to click on this item, then I had to scroll back here. So you see very lengthy scroll it is. So once again I had to click on in this one. So this is what we are automating, okay, in this video. Okay, so views. So first of all I had to open the app, right? I said driver dot activate app. So I had to give the package name. Already I copied the package name here. So I will provide package name. So based upon this package name, it will open the API demos app. Next I had to click on views. So driver dot find element Appium by, it is accessibility ID. So I had to provide accessibility and it is the views. Okay, then I had to click on here. Okay, once I click on views, I had to scroll to click on list. So we have one simple scroll. So this is the code for that one. So what exactly mean by, see, I am doing a simple scroll, that is just I had to click on views, then I had to scroll to list. Okay, it is a very small scroll here. So list, views, then I had to click on list. Okay, so simple scroll I had to do. So how I can able to do is, so driver dot find element Appium by and Android UI automator. And now I had to provide this new space UI scrollable bracket new UI selector dot scrollable true, and I had to provide scroll into view new UI selector. Text I had to provide, text is list here, right? List. So what it will do, it will scroll to this list. Okay, then I had to click on the list. So I will do the same thing here, code, then I have to change this, instead of views it has to click on list. Okay, now list is clicked. Now I have to click on this selector mode. Okay, so what is this one? Yeah, selector mode, also accessibility ID. So this selector mode, this is a locator value, already I copied from the API using API inspector. So I provide the value here, locator value here. So once it will click on this one, so it will click on the selection mode. Okay, now it has to scroll to here. This last value I need to, this one, I have to click on this one. So I told us we have this method called, new. So we have this command, that is a new space UI scrollable new UI selector dot scrollable true, and we have to provide the set as vertical vertical list. So we are scrolling vertically, and you have to set the max, set max search swipe. Okay, why? Because it is a lengthy scroll, right? So I need to provide the this command, that is the this method, that set max search swipes. Okay, so coming back to our code here, so already I have captured this code, so I will provide this code here. Okay, this code. So it says driver dot find element appium by Android UI automator, and then it is new space UI scrollable bracket new UI selector dot scrollable true. Then I had to provide the set has vertical list. Okay, so I am doing the vertical scroll, so I had to provide this one. Then I had to provide the set max search swipe. Okay, so it is lengthier scroll, right? So I had to scroll for this many times. See, so I provide the n has 50, so 50 times it will scroll. Okay, then I had to provide this command, and I had to provide the value here. Okay, so I had to click on this value, so I had to scroll till this one. Okay, so this value already I captured it here, so this is the value I need to scroll till that one. Okay, so I just change this one. So it will scroll till this text it appears. Okay, now after searching this one, I need to click on that one, right? So driver dot find element, I click on that option. So appium by dot, it is a Android UI automator. Okay, and the locator value is this one. So I got it from the API inspector. Okay, after this one it has to click on that one. Okay, so here I use dead dot sleep so that we can discuss the code and we can see the effect also there. So I give as 3 seconds. So I had the throws here. Okay, now I click on this one. Okay, it like this, and then I had to go back to the topmost option, that is topmost option. I had to search this text, then I have to click on here. Okay, so same thing, I copy the same command. Okay, same code I copied here, then instead of this text I had to give this text. I change the text here, so this is the text I need to provide here. Okay, then I need to click on that one, right? So I will provide this one. I need to change the text here also. Okay, then I have to click on this one. Okay, so first it will open the API demos app, then it will click on views, then it will scroll. It will be a simple scroll for this option list, then it will click on list, then it will go for click on this selection mode, then it will scroll. Okay, based upon this text, it search for this text, it will scroll. Okay, I'm given for 50 here, means it scroll 50 times here till the text. Okay, and then it click on this element, and then once again I am scrolling back to top. Okay, and it has click on here. Okay, this is our scenario. So we written the code here. Now I'll close this app and I'll run the test. Yeah, now it has to open the API demos app. click on views, just scroll to list. See, list is there, it has to click on list, then it has to click on selector mode. See, it has to scroll now. It's lengthy scroll. Okay, see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 so 20 times it has scroll. Okay, it's searching for this text. Okay, so I given number here, right? So it has to scroll for 50 times. In below 50, if it finds the text, it will click on that one. Okay, it will stop there, and and if the text is displayed, it will click on that text. Okay, so it's still it's searching for this text. Scrolling, see how much time it's scrolling. So we are given n value here, 50. So 50 scrolls it will do. So what is one scroll means? From top to bottom. This is one scroll. Suppose we have mobile of good height, the scroll views will be decreased. Suppose we have smaller mobile, the scroll views has to be increased. This had to increase. Set max such swipes I had to increase for smaller mobiles. See, it has to came here, so it has to click on. It has to search for this one. See, now it is clicked here. Okay, now I had to go back once again on top, so that it's searching for this element here based upon this text. So now it is going back to top. So it is scrolling, and I have given the vertical list, right? So the scrolling it is vertically. Okay, it is vertical scroll. And set max such swipes is this much time it will scroll in search of this text. So it is scrolling back to the top. Once it finds this text, it will stop scrolling. So it is going back, scrolling, searching for this text. Once this text is found, okay, stop scrolling. Then it will click on this code, click on this text. So it is searching for the text. Based upon text, it is scrolling. Yeah, it almost came. This is lengthier code here, so you need to remove this code. So yes, almost we reached. So it found the text. Yeah, it clicked on. So okay, so this is the way we can able to automate, okay, the lengthy vertical scroll. Okay, if you like this video, so click on like button and subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Thank you. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures using UiScrollable series, in this video we will see how to perform a very lengthy horizontal scroll by using UiScrollable class. Okay, so we have a code. Okay, we have one UiScrollable class and its corresponding methods to do a horizontal scroll. Okay, so what is this one? So we have to provide new space UI scrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot set has horizontal list dot set max such swipes and scroll into view new UI selector dot text. So here what is this? Set has horizontal list. Okay, it will set the direction of the swipes to be horizontal when performing the scroll action. If you mention this method, so it say I'm swiping in horizontal mode. Okay, and what is this set max such swipes? Okay, it will swipe the specified number of, so we have to specify the number here. N means number. Okay, so it will swipe maximum number of scrolls allowed when performing a scroll. Suppose I say 10, it will scroll for 10 times in search of this text. Based upon this text, it will search for the text. So if I mention as 10 times it will scroll, okay, in horizontal way. Okay, now we'll see in practical. So we'll see the scenario what we need to automate. So I'll open API demos, click on views, then I had to scroll here, then I had to click on tabs. Once I click on tabs, I had to click on scrollable. See, you see here we have tabs here, right? So I had to scroll here. See, I had to scroll horizontally. Okay, I had to do horizontally. I had to scroll. After scrolling here in search of tab 30, I had to click on tab 30 here. Okay, I had to once again I had to go back to tab 1. Okay, and I had to click on tab 1. Okay, this scenario will automate. Okay, now I'll close this one. Okay, now I'll open the command Eclipse, and I create a class. So I give a name as lengthy okay, what is it? I say lengthy horizontal scroll test. I say okay, lengthy horizontal scroll test. Okay, so already I created sample test with the setup and tear down methods to save the time. I copy this one, copy the code. No need to rewrite the setup and tear down activities here. So I need to do some quick changes here. So I need to change the class name. Okay, I have to remove this one. So my tear down and setup is done. So what are the capability I am using it? I am using the platform name, automation name and device name. I am using it, and I am providing the Appium server port and the host name, host details. Okay, and now I need to create a method public to write the test. Why I say test1. So I'll add the annotation here, test engine and test. Okay, now what I do, first step is I need to open the app, API demos app. So I had to use this method called activate app. So I had to provide the package name. So already I copied here the package name. So I will provide the package name. So that it will open the API demos app. Now API demos app is open. Now I need to click on the views. So driver dot find element, I have the code here. Appium by, so we have accessibility ID, locator type is, then we have to give views. Okay, now I have to click on that one. Once it is click, now I have to go for tabs, right? So So views, then I have to scroll for tabs. So I use a simple scroll code here. So this is the code for simple scroll. I discussed in our previous video, okay, how to do a simple scroll. Okay, here also I'll explain. Driver dot find element appium by, and I have used locate type Android UI automator, and I have using this lengthy code here, new space UI scrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll into view new UI selector dot text is tabs here. So I have to give the tabs text. Based upon this text, it will scroll. So it will scroll. After scrolling here, I have to click on tabs. Okay. So I added this code. So tabs also accessibility ID. So I say tabs. Okay. Now it is click on tabs. Okay. And then it has to click on scrollable. Okay. Already I copied the locator value here. So locator type is accessibility ID only. The value is 5 space scrollable. So it has to click on that one. Once it is click on that one, I need to scroll horizontally. Okay, and then click on the tab 13. Tab it has to click. Okay, now I need to write the code. Okay, so this is the code I have to use. Okay, so what I will do, already I have the code here. So instead of vertical, I have to change it horizontal. Horizontal, because I am doing horizontal scroll related horizontal. Yes. So what is the code here? See, I say driver dot find element appium by Android UI automator. Okay, and then I am providing. So yeah, so I had to give that. Okay. Okay, and UI new UI scrollable new UI selector dot scrollable true dot set has horizontal list, because I am scrolling in horizontal direction, so I have to specify the horizontal list here, and set max such swipes. So I have to, in search of this text, I need to scroll. So how many times I have to scroll? I have to specify. Yes, I give an example as say 10. So it will scroll for 10 times before 10th swipe. Okay, if it found in third swipe only, it stop it. Okay, when it find the element by using the text. Okay, so what is text here? Okay, the text is tab 30. So tab 30, it will search for tab 30. So I given the text here. So based upon this text, it will scroll. Okay, once it find this text, this element, based upon the text, if find this element, it will stop scrolling. Okay, and then I had to click on this element. Okay, so I had to write the code here, driver dot find element appium by. So it is a Android UI automator locator type, and I had to give the value here, so that it click on that element. Yeah. So be careful with copy paste here, so it will create some extra forward slashes. Okay, now it has to click on the tab 30 element. I'll give it a dot sleep so that we can see the effect. Otherwise it will be very fast and you can able to discuss the code what exactly doing. So 5 seconds I am giving it. So I had to add the throws to the method here. Next, after going to tab 30, I had to come back, right? I had to come back to After so it went to the tab 30, click on here, then I had to go back to tab 1. Okay, tab 1. So once again I had to scroll back in opposite direction. So same command, same code I had to use, but the search text will be tab 1. Instead of tab 30 I had to tab 1. Okay, tab 1 I had to provide here. Okay, tab 1, and then also I had to click on that one, right? So I provide this code. Just click on that one. Okay, so I'm activating the app. I'm opening the app here. Click on views, tabs, then click on this one, scrollable, and then it will scroll horizontally to find this element based upon the text. Tab 30. If we find this one, it will click on this element. So I have specified the set max search swipe 10. So it will swipe 10 times to find this text. If it find before 10th swipe, that is find it in fifth only, to stop it. Stop the swipe once it find the element based upon the text. Okay, and here it click on the tab 30, and once again I am going back to the tab 1 opposite direction. I will scrolling back, and then it has to find based upon this text element, that is the tab 1, then it has to click it. So this is our test. Okay, now I run the code. So it has to open the API demos app. Click on views, search, swipe for the tabs, click on tabs. Okay, click on scrollable. Now it has to scroll to find the tab 30. See, it is scrolling back. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I given 10 there. Okay, some problem came. Let's scroll for this one. I think some problem with the locator. Tab 30. Yeah, tab 30. What is this problem? It has no UI selector. Okay, I'll just check it here. Yeah, it is a copy paste issue, some typo error. I'll close the app once again back. I'll rerun it. Yeah. So I'm just copy pasting the locator value from the notepad, right? It adds some extra forward slash like that. So to use, so it scroll for the tabs, click on tabs, then scrollable, then it will scroll to tab 30. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So see, it click on the tab 30 here. Yeah, okay, I mentioned 10 there, but within 6 scroll only it found it. So it stopped the scroll and click on tab 30. So it has to go back to the tab 1, search of the tab 1 text. So it click on the tab 1. See, it has click on tab 1. Okay, so this is the way we can able to scroll the lengthy scrolls here. Okay, horizontal scroll here. Okay, based upon the text. Okay, so this is the command I had to use. Okay, so driver.find element appium by Android UI automator, and I had to use new UiScrollable, new UI selector dot scrollable true dot set has horizontal list. That is important because I am scrolling in the horizontal direction. Okay, so I mentioned this method, and if you lengthier scroll, I had to mention this set max search swipe. This is important. Okay, and suppose I don't know how much length it is. Suppose we have very lengthier scroll, so I don't know, it takes around 30 40. So I have to provide this 30 or 40 number here, so that it scroll 40 times in search of this text element text here. Okay, and this is the use of this as horizontal list and the set max search swipes. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Thanks, bye.